Controlled Chaos here. Stars Reach has come up with another update to their pre-alpha called Cosmic Calibration. Let's go ahead and go over the notes. Now, I do want to let you know that this is not a content-heavy update. And the reason being is for the first thing that they state, which is that they've done extensive network updates to the code. They're asking for your help to stress test this, get on, play. Let's see how this all works. It should experiment with flora, creature density, and things like that to really help out. So you're going to be seeing the flora and creature densities probably between the tests change so that they can find the right sweet spot for everything with the way the new network code works. But they have added in some gameplay features to this update. Let's go ahead and go over them. First off, limestone, sandstone, and chalk have all had their adhesion increased in higher values so that they can better work as caves. Like that. Being able to have different types of caves with the different types of stones and stuff like that is a really good thing. Roaches and Carvexes have had their non-combat move increase so that they move faster so that they can ambush you better. Being able to ambush is a really killer thing. I love that a lot. I like the fact that they're going through and changing the movement speeds of some of the creatures for non-combat versus combat. It changes things up, makes things interesting, and you have to worry a bit more about those aggressive creatures sneaking up on you and running up on you really quick, and that's a nice effect. They've also taken the no-seed versions of bushes and mushrooms have been removed. You can now get seeds from all flora. That really helps out with getting the information you need. I know Gunk's gonna really love that one on being able to get those mushrooms and bushes that didn't have seeds before now have seeds. They love gathering a database of all the different bushes and mushrooms and flora, stuff like that. They've now added new abilities to the invulnerability power up. That's that little buff that drops from mobs that has this shield on it. It cannot be affected by status effects. So you have that buff on, you're not going to get frozen, you're not going to get burnt, you're not going to get knocked back, you're not going to get stunned, things like that, while the buff is running. And that is amazing. That adds so much more power to that buff that I just love it. You no longer have to hit G when going through the portal. So when you go to the portal, you have to hit G to interact with it, and then you go through. Now you just have to walk through it. And when they say walk through the portal, they mean the little actual swirling portal area, not the frame around it. I've actually tested this and walked up against the frame, and nothing happens. I had to actually walk through the portal section part of it, not just touch the frame, which is a very great detailed touch that I love. They've also added for the help menu, when you hit F1, they have combat tips, and the combat tips show the difference of the con levels from white to yellow to orange and so on and so forth. They talk about dodging and different types of weapons, the power-ups and stuff like that to really help out new players and current players that are used to the game that may have slipped their minds on what something does. I know I use that a lot because there's so much to the game already. You can also see creatures from further away. Right now it actually shows the name tag, but they plan on having the name tag removed because they want you to recognize the creature by the silhouette but not know like what kind of ball hog it is or sky shark, things like that. And that will be amazing to see in the future. And this is a really good update for when you're wandering around. You can see them further away. This means that you can plan a route around them a lot better. And then they've also made some audio improvements. The Omni Blaster, the Wild Wormhole, and the Xeno Slicer have all had audio improvements. They've made animation improvements to sliding downhill and ice sliding, which is very nice. They've also made art improvements to sunrises and the interface fonts on the update screens. This is nice. Sunrises already looked really good, so seeing what they've done with sunrises now will be amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and YouTube will think you'll like this video next. Have a great day.